Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. It's me again, Gladys, and I welcome you all to today's session. And I don't know how many of you have met with somebody or you've met someone. You either make a comment or someone makes a comment on you saying that, oh, is it you? Wow, really? Oh my goodness me. Or I remember one day I was in town on my up and down, trying to get something that I was looking for. And as I perused down the road, in and out of shops, I I happened to hear someone going, "Oh, hi, hello," and I looked and I thought probably that's not me being called, but it was I. Someone was after me, and I said, "Oh, hello," and I said, I can't." Said, "Oh, Gladys, you mean you can't remember me? We've just passed, and you just walked up." And you looked at me and just walked away, and I thought, why would you do that? That's why I called you back, because you've changed. What? Hi, and I said, my goodness, don't talk about change, because to speak the truth, I can't recognize you. I could not recall this character, even a single minute. I could not even think of having. I could see the face was familiar, but to speak the truth, I I couldn't even remember the name, even where we had met, who she was. And talk about embarrassment. I was so embarrassed that this was she started telling me, "Oh, don't you remember, Gladys? We met. In fact, we have even had tea together. We went somewhere in a cafe, in a at a Costa Coffee, and we had coffee. You had tea. You said you don't like to take coffee. You took tea, and you had it with a." Hey, and I said, no, 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 no. Please remind me your name and where you come from. Then I can recall who you are. And she said, I'm not. I won't do that. So I was so embarrassed, my friends, and that wasn't funny. I hope it hasn't happened to you. And if it has, you can, attest with me that it is not the best experience you can ever get, because it shows how you don't take friends serious, because I think this person happened to have taken me right deep down her heart, and she had a place in her heart for me. And unfortunately, with me, it was we had a cup of tea. I I met my my mission with her was accomplished, and so I didn't have nothing to do with her again, and so maybe she was put behind there. Oh my God. I started apologizing and saying, I'm so sorry, just forgive me, and I didn't do this intentionally. And to speak the truth, that lady, she was so, what can I say? She wasn't happy at all. She even said, I can't believe this. I even tried to ask her, please give me your number, maybe we can communicate afterwards. She said, why should I give you my number if you can't even remember me? Why should I? And I said, I'm really sorry. And this is because there was a drastic change with this girl. To speak the truth, I could not tell what was happening with her, why she looked the way she was. Her hairstyle had changed. I think when we first met, she was light in color, and she was a bit slimmer. This time she's a big lady. She has stopped bleaching herself, and so she was a total different person. So here we come to our change. Some changes we make in life, you can sit down and just admire to have a change of maybe the way I look. I don't like my appearance, and so I think of changing the color of my face, or I think of changing the size, to become a little bit smaller or to become a little bit bigger. And it is very sad, especially to we ladies who like to bleach. And by the time you've turned to this very light color person, then later I'm coming to see you down the line 3-4 years afterwards, you are this dark lady who I can't even associate where we met or what because that's what had happened. And that's why we said change is really important in life. And when we choose to do changes in our life, we need to sit down and think, where do I need to change in my life? Is it the lifestyle, the way I live? Is it my career? Is it my dressing code? Is it my body, my eating habits? Is that what I need? Is it the way I do things? Do I need to structure myself a bit better? Do I need to change from this town and go to another town because I need to change the environment so that I can suit to where I'll suit? Maybe probably where I'm living, I'm squeezing my budget too much. And so I need a change. I need to lower a little bit. So I'll have to change from living from this certain part of place and live in another lower, where I'm not using too much expenditures. I'm not spending too much on just to pay bills and rent and all that. So, my friends, some of us, we go for changes that squeeze, that even, it affects even our family members. If it is a dad, the dad might choose to, or the parents might choose to change from having this little Toyota car to having a Mercedes-Benz, which is high maintenance. The car, you choose to live from, a low-class estate to this high-class estate whereby you will have to pay thousands of money. You are paying a lot of money. You think of taking a mortgage, and instead of going for a mortgage that you can manage to pay and not to affect your family budget, some parents don't sit down and think of what they are doing. And so by this, they really go down the line of affecting their families. And that's why we said change is good and it is healthy, but it is only good and it can only show a good effect if it is chosen right, if it is given a thought. You don't just jump into it. Well, there are some changes that occur naturally. Sometimes, let's say if you happen to migrate, you'll find yourself changing to adopt to the system that you have moved into. Let's say you've moved from one country to another. You'll find yourself adopting or changing your lifestyle, the way you talk, the way you do things, the way you approach people, the way you even eat. You might even change the way you eat because probably what you're used to eat where you come from is not what is eaten here. So you'll have to change. And as the saying goes, like, if you go to Rome, do as Romans do. So without your knowledge, without knowing whether you're having any change in your life, you find yourself, you've changed. And even when you meet with people will be telling, oh, you've changed. Because probably maybe you've moved to an environment where people talk softly, they don't shout. And here you are, you used to be this loud, funny woman, and people are saying, hey, we can see there's a bit of change. Hey, so-and-so has changed. Oh, she's really changed. She's a total different person. Oh, let's say you are this person who was in the world and you didn't care. You did all sorts manner of things. And here you are, you've received Christ, you've accepted gospel, and you have agreed to, you have accepted to follow Christ. And most people when they get transformed and get to be to follow a certain denomination or become Christians and follow a certain denomination, they calm you down. You tend to become a different total person, a different person. You are not this rowdy person anymore, and you become very tamed and quiet person. People will be saying, hey, so and so has really, it's even hard to approach. You can't even get, you don't have nothing to discuss with her. It's not like when she was with us, when we used to go out and hang around and do all manner of things. Hey, today you meet with her, oh my God. Some changes come because of education. You are not educated, you didn't know more, you didn't know how to carry yourself, but now you have gone to college, you've gone to university, and you've taken this type of a career that molds you, that makes you become a total different person. And here you are, you carry yourself with dignity. You know when to speak and when to be quiet. You know when to answer and when not to say anything, when to be quiet and when to talk. So changes take place, but others, changes take place without our realization. But there are changes that we opt to have, you choose to. And those are the changes that we are saying, that before you think of having a change in your life, think, and involve other characters that you think could be good in helping you to have change in your life. Don't jump into some changes. Oh my goodness me. And then choose your friends right. Be careful whom you tend to choose to be your friend, because they help you in transiting, in your transformation, in how you want to become this different person, in how you want to alter the way you do things, in the way you want to modify your things, within your life. So friends that we keep around us mean a lot and help, and they contribute a very huge percentage of whom we want to become, or of what we want to achieve when we are going through change. Well, let me not dig too much on it, but let me say a lot is to come. And thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for listening to us. And could I please request you to subscribe and share with friends, and let them benefit from what you're benefiting from our channel. God bless you. Is from I, Gladys. Till next time. Bye. Bye-bye. See you later.